Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone, to session 1 of campaign 4 that I've been running. Are you guys, the players, are you guys ready? How's everyone doing? Are you guys excited?
Here's a tip for you. You can always
I am
put the
thrilled.
description, and you can skip the introduction if you ever wanted to do that in a video, of course. Because you can edit with your edit magic.
I don't.
Can you?
I could, but I don't want
You
to
can
edit.
edit this part out too.
I could, but I don't want to. I'm too lazy. Because as soon as I'm done uploading the video, as soon as we're done recording, I upload it. So I like to edit. All right. Before we start, any questions, concerns before we jump right into this?
Nope.
Alrighty. We'll begin with the recap. 2 years ago, in Ehre Sanguis, the king of Vox Populi, Themistocles II was called to aid by a lord in a far-off land known as Tosu. Themistocles bringing only his finest soldiers with him, leaving Vox Populi unguarded to invaders, but more importantly, leaving the seat of the king open. Argus claiming the throne as his own, as he was a former friend of the king's father, but also a trusted commander. Things looked promising for the kingdom, and many people had hope. However, during his reign, he spread propaganda about the dangers of magic, both arcane and divine and druidic, and the hatred of elven people, particularly the Dark Elves. He was a tyrant. He waged wars against the people of Jordan Sanguis that he had no business with, attacking the orcs of the north, the elves of the south. King Argus' reckless attacks brought him unwanted attention, not only from the drow, the dark elves, but also a dragon that lived in the forest. He vowed he would slay the dragon, but when he marched down there with 5,000 of his troops, neither him or his men were ever heard of again. King Argus, leaving Vox Populi with no ruler, the people were still afraid of magic, the looming threat of a dragon, morale was low. Even those with druid and divine magic wanted to help the crops, help the people, but out of fear of being executed, they went into hiding. With Vox Populi now a weakened kingdom, the other kingdoms frustrated with the state of Vox Populi, many sent aid to Vox Populi, but it was turned away. The honored-bound elves of Iran's Melamar honored their old oaths with the human kingdom, but paranoia plagued Vox Populi at this point. Anyone who was elven or who wielded magic was deemed dangerous. The king of the Citadel of the Dawn ordering knights to aid Vox Populi to defend their home. They were reluctant, but they accepted the offer. The drow attacks had continued, but they were lessened. But more attacks were on the outskirts of the kingdom. With no hope of a returning king, the drow attacks ramping up, and the crops dwindling, things looked dire for Vox Populi. However, things would change 1 year later. With the return of Themistocles II, a message was sent to him by the acting leader of Vox Populi, a field commander and trusted friend of Themistocles, known as Volos. The king would be returning on boat. When he arrived, people were relieved. Many were dubious of his return. Was it really him? To prove that he was Themistocles II, and to reclaim his throne, he vowed to slay the dragon that plagued the lands, even going as far as asking aid of other kingdoms to help slay the dragon, because he knew he could not do it alone. And this act alone would help reunify Jordan Sanguis. With the dragon slain, Themistocles II has earned his position back as king. He re-established relations with those that were hurt under the tyrant King Argus, honoring the oaths of the elves, repaying the king of the dawn, and repaying reparations to those who were harmed. Even reinstating magic into the kingdom, allowing druids to create crops. Peace and order was finally restored to Vox Populi. Current day. Like the witch's cauldron, there is always trouble brewing in Jordan Sanguis. To the east of the islands of the Ashen Plains, the loyal dragonborn tribes to Bahamut fight against the orc hordes and various goblinoid creatures. Back on Vox Populi, in the Mill Lamar drows, and in back in Vox Populi and in Milamar, drama attacks continue. You, all of you, are being called to something. The party, you guys, for some sort of recognition, or to restore your honor, or vengeance from both past or present, or some sort of primal call calls you that cannot be explained. You you have all had a long, treacherous journey. You restock your supplies at Vox Populi and your gear. Vox Populi, the epicenter of chaos and culture. Philosophy is exchanged more than goods itself, where viewpoints are often fought, but laughter unites. The king here does not rule, but the people do. Dear travelers, it is early in the morning. People are busy selling goods, talking. There is chaos in the streets, shouts and laughter all mixed together. The sun's shining bright, light cloud cover, and a slight breeze blows through. Where are you guys at? What are you doing? John, I'm starting with you.
I'm just arriving into town with. You said I'm the emissary, right?
Yes.
And then my people are just kind of waiting somewhere in the boonies, somewhere outside of
Yes.
Vox Populi.
Yes. So here is a map.
All right.
Are you guys on roll 20? I see, John, you are. So this applies to you.
Yes, I am.
So on the map, I might have to zoom out, but we have there's like an entrance point right here.
Cow.
Yeah, it's pretty big. You probably would be entering from the west side. There's a gate there, and the castle would be right here.
I'm making a beeline for castle.
Alrighty, you're making a beeline for castle. Rob, you're up next. What's your character doing at this point?
It's been called over here. I'm going to probably try to enter the castle.
All right.
You said there's an entrance. Where?
In
front of me, or?
You probably so when your character made their journey,
West and south.
So the entryway to the castle's right here. John's character's moving in. Are you in the city, or are you trying to talk with the king as well?
I actually, you know what? Let's go look around the city. See
All right.
see what's it all about. You know.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Which one's mine? That's mine. Okay.
Oh
Right.
wow! I just found.
John, your character's there. Sorry, I made this map a little too big, probably. Your characters are off to the right-hand side. John, I moved your character onto the castle.
That's the way it's going. I'm on to the castle.
Yep.
Holy shit! This is I thought those were like specks of dirt.
Alrighty, so
okay.
Rob, you're moving around. You're moving around the city.
How do I pick up my character, or did you already do it?
I did it. I'll say you're in the market area. How does that sound?
Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Pat, what's your character doing?
Whom?
Pat, what's your character doing?
Mr. Patrick.
Sorry, I was muted. I forgot. So, my character being who he would, I think he's going to head up to the training fields and go look around and see what this town's guard looks like.
Alrighty.
And how they operate.
Yeah.
But being that he's never been in a city before, I think he's going to a city this large. I think he's going to kind of take it all in as he slowly meanders his way there.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big. You've never been, both you and Rob, you guys have never really been to a big city before. I moved your character to the training grounds, but yeah, it's huge. There's buildings, the sort of pit, like, there's lots of marble statues, the architecture. It's magnificent. Let's
Might
see.
have to hold hands or we're gonna get lost.
Let me see. Pat, you're going to the training fields. Pat's going to the training fields. Let's see. Brad, what's your character up to?
Well, first and foremost, I assume that I'm at the gate. Is that correct?
You can be at the gate.
On
You
the
can be
right.
in the city. You can be waking up at one of the inns. It's up to you.
Well, I'm going to be stating that before I got around humans, I've already been lowering my height using the disguise self.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm trying to fit in as a foreigner in this land as well as I can. But when I get inside this castle walls, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to try to offload any meat or game that I've gotten along the way and purchase the same. Basically, go and try to do some haggling and some marketing and stuff like that. Because I don't know why I'm in this city. I just know the city was there and it's convenient.
Right. Right. So off to the far right, we have a market where they sell meats and stuff, and I'll say that you're heading over there.
Yep.
And people like I'm
That's where
assuming you
I'm
would
headed.
people would definitely be like pointing you in that direction for like, oh, meats are over that way, sir.
Yeah, they could pretty much tell. I
Oh
would
yeah.
assume I'm carrying animals at this point.
Yeah, I'll say you're carrying.
Like
You're a furball. So yeah, you're
small game.
yeah. You got like some rat. You got four. I'll say you got 4 rabbits, 2 foxes, and a deer.
That's how you do it, boys.
And Aaron, what's your character doing?
Uh,
Hello.
Hello, Aaron. Aaron.
Real quick before it starts getting wild again. 4 rabbits and what? And 1 deer?
4 rabbits, 2 foxes, 1 deer.
2 foxes. Hello, ladies.
Aaron, what?
so the town we're in, the town is what you posted on Messenger, right?
The town.
It's on.
I think we're all on roll 20.
Oh yeah, we're all in roll 20. Here, what I can do for you, I can yeah, I did take a picture of it, but what I can do for you, I can drop a.
Just
can
take
drop
a screenshot and give it to you.
Yeah, I can drop a photo of it for you too. Sorry, everyone, some technical difficulties.
So, but
Let's do maps, blueprints, Fox. I'm dropping it in.
Brad, check the general again.
Let's do.
what'd you drop it in?
I was gonna drop it in that one, but let's drop it. Sorry, get the group chat for this campaign. There we go. And I'm sending it. Alrighty. Might have to zoom in. But you got marketplaces off to your right. Sorry, everyone.
Where did you send it?
The group chat.
Check Facebook group chat.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it's what you sent before.
Yes.
Marketplace to the right. Okay, there. I can see.
There's like some houses and inns off to the left. Trading fields up to the north. Temple center. What's your character doing?
So there's like no guild hall.
There is actually a guild hall.
There it is. Yep. Okay, so I head to the guild hall.
Alrighty, you head to the guild hall.
Also, can we please change the name to Vox Populis instead of Populi? It's a small difference, and it makes it fit.
Nah, unfortunately I can't. John, we're going back to you. Good. John, we're going back to you. So you arrive to the castle. You make your way inside. Beautiful pillars of stone work. You see statues of confident rulers, and in the center, guarded by four soldiers in this very dark spectral armor. You see in the center a tan chiseled warrior, a bit older, a full beard, long black hair. You see him almost like he's expecting you. "What brings you here, warrior?" he says with a booming voice.
Surely you must be the king. I am
Yes.
here to speak with you.
Ah, and what do you have to bring to me? What news?
My tribe received a message, and I'm gonna hand him the message. It's not, I think, one for one, because it wouldn't be, because the original's back in the tribe, but it's what they sent with me.
That's
So I'm gonna hand him the letter and go. We received this. That my going to be attacked from you.
Oh no.
People.
John, your
John.
audio has made your voice shrunk into a faraway place.
One second, John.
Hang on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and
Yes.
clear.
Oh, this is horrible.
The letter that you sent me, that's the same letter, right? Sorry, the reason for going. Sorry.
He received a letter, but yes, somewhere along those lines.
Okay.
People here, your citizenry, is going to attack my home, and I'm here to either see what you're going to do about it or see if we have to take matters into our own hands.
And he reads the letter and he looks back at you. And he itches his beard. "I will do what I can to stop it on my end. But I have speaking with you. Are from the Teutoburg tribe, is that correct? Am I pronouncing that correct?
Yes.
I
Berg.
I believe once King Argus attacked your tribe, I made sure to give your tribe protection, and as well as repaying what I could, whether it was damage. I am most sorry for the past. What I can do is, I will root out anyone who is still loyal to the former King Argus, and if anyone of my men does attack you, you have every right to kill them and make them do what you want with them. For they are not loyal to me anymore if they do attack. But I will do everything I can on my end. Your thoughts?
Gurm is gonna he's gonna smile and say, "Understood. I appreciate it, and so does the tribe." And he's going to take his leave.
He bows, and he bows to you, and he goes back to city.
Easier than thought.
Let's see who is next on the list. It was. All right. Talks with the king. All right, Rob, what are you doing? You're at the marketplace.
Yeah, I'm in awe. Clearly, I don't know what that is. Or I don't know what it is, it's not something that grand scale. I'm gonna go check out their. Hang on, my map just went haywire.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna keep going down. Let's see. There's almost too much to look at. Let's go check out their temple. I want to go check out
Alrighty.
their temple.
Sure.
Is that fine?
You being a religious man yourself, I'm sure. You go to the temple.
Yeah.
Do you enter inside the temple?
Uh-oh. Is it me now, or is it just
Yeah.
future audio?
Do you go inside the temple?
Yeah, let's go inside the temple.
Alrighty. You again, it's very like, it's this very beautiful architecture. There are pillars, sort of like the temple in Athens, right? That was devoted to Athena, I believe. There, once you enter,
Cool.
you see you see a lot of these alms boxes and statues and people praying and tithing to the various these various gods and symbols. And you see in the center, you see this beautiful human robed. She's has a censer in her hand, and she's talking with a few other seem to be clerics or religious devotees. And she sees you. She turns to you. Ah, welcome to the temple. You must be new here.
That is correct. I come from faraway land, Ashens. I'm just
Oh, the Ashen
looking around.
Plains.
Yes.
Well, I am Jasmine. It is a pleasure meeting you. And do you have a name?
Is it just me? Here's your audio. I think it's my audio. Hang on. I have an idea.
I hear-
how to fix
I hear you. Do you
my
hear me?
audio. There we go.
I think
Oh,
James,
no,
you're
I
cutting
can't
out.
hear you.
Am I cutting out? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good. How about now?
I thought it was because I was downloading something in the background that my audio was going,
Am I back?
or I couldn't hear you properly because of my connection. But yep, you are back.
Alrighty. So she says her name is Jasmine. Blonde hair, smooth, like very pale skin, lots of robes, a censer, about 5'5". I am the head priestess of this temple here at Vox Populi.
Cool. Might I ask what god you worship, or gods?
I
I don't know
worship
anything. What?
I worship many gods.
I should probably word that properly. Let me word this correctly. What kind of temple is this?
It is a temple to all. We have gods of both life, death, order, knowledge, whatever suits the person coming here. We try not to be too strict about our deities. If that
Okay.
answers your question.
So a non-denominational temple.
You could say so.
Yeah.
By the way,
Nothing.
I don't hear a single thing you're saying.
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe
I just
did
heard
you
that,
by
yeah.
chance? Did you by chance went into settings for your
That's so
on
frustrating.
Discord for your audio?
That's so frustrating.
Because that could be a problem. Because input or output, and then you have to if you're
Okay. Well, I can't find Discord. That's the. Where's
you're
Discord?
using.
Oh no.
See if I can go to it. You would have to turn down your if you're automatically determining your input sensitivity, you want to turn it down more so you can hear yourself. So
1 second.
if you're
More
using
power.
no, that's I'm talking about voice activity.
What do I have to do? I'm sorry.
So if you're using Discord
And
to
then
manage your
voice and
inputs,
video.
you would want
Boom,
to
got it.
if you are you using voice activity or push to talk.
Voice activity.
So you want to turn down your input sensitivity, so that way you can. So every time you speak, if you're a little bit quieter, it can detect your voice. And also, you probably want to increase the input volume and output volume.
Okay, I decrease the input and I increase the output. Hello, hello.
Maybe.
Hello? Hello?
See.
Hello? Is that working?
I hear you. You're just quieter now, but that's okay.
Input volume is not the same as input. If you lower your input, it's gonna lower the threshold it has to work to pick up your voice.
So go to input sensitivity. It's below voice activity. You want to turn that down so that way it won't mute the quieter gain coming from your voice. And then you go back up because you probably turned down your input volume on your input device. You want to increase that so that way we can hear your voice.
Oh, how is that? Is that better?
Just keep talking and we'll
Hello,
let you
hello,
know
hello, hello, hello.
you...
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Yeah, we can hear you.
Alrighty.
So your temple is non-denominational?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
say this conversation goes on for a bit. So I want to jump over to someone else.
Okay.
Sorry, Rob.
No, it's fine. I was running out of material.
Alright, so you talk with the temple priestess. Beautiful. Pat, you're at the training fields. You see soldiers with Corinthian-style helmets, brass armor, various swords and spears and longbows, and they're working on different fighting stances and technique.
Okay. I want to look for somebody, not somebody in charge necessarily, but somebody who doesn't look busy and maybe of a higher rank.
Sure. You look around and you see a higher status, possibly a leader, walking over to you.
I want to talk to him and say, I want to essentially introduce myself and say, hello, I'm Nemanis Balazar of the Altin Dalmalar clan.
It is a pleasure meeting you. I am one of the field commanders here.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm new into town, and I'm essentially a ranger from I'm a ranger for my clan, and I felt a calling to come to this town, and I was curious if you knew anybody that could help me find the correct path to go down.
Well, there are many paths. I'm just a military leader, or commander. What were you searching for?
Searching for more of where assistance may be needed. Searching for the history of my clan, looking for people, for somewhere I can find people in need.
I see. Well, I'm currently kind of tied up with my men, but I'm sure I'm sure Themistocles II would be more than happy to assist, would be more than happy to help you and guide you in ways that you could better help maybe us or other people in need.
Would that be the leader of your people?
Yes,
I'm familiar with your town and ways.
Yes, that would be our king.
I'll head to the castle and.
Alrighty. All right, I'll say you get to the castle, and I'll cut over to someone else. And then we'll get to where's bird. All right, so with the king. Okay, so Brad, you're in the meat market.
Yeah.
It's a pretty open field. They have like smoked, various smoked meats, hanging, drying, preserving, and salt. Let's get a few. Let's get an NPC.
Smells nice.
It's man, you love the smell. You see an old man, and I mean he's pretty old. He's very wrinkled. Like he has a lot of wrinkles. He's a human, by the way. Gray hair. What can I help you with?
Wonderful timing.
Oh, is that? Huh.
I don't think they speak that language. Excuse me, Scott. What are you? Sorry. I'm not talking to you, man. I'm not talking to you. Why now? It's finally my turn. My turn. All right. I'm gonna approach the man. Hello. How are you, sir? And I drop the meat, the animals that I'm carrying onto what I assume is an empty table.
Oh my, that's a lot of meat you got there. So Brad, while you and Null are talking, you do hear a weird bark coming from your bag, but you don't really pay too much mind of it.
So I'm not. So while I and Nyal and the old man are talking, I hear a bark where?
In your bag.
Not beside me.
Nope, in your bag.
No, that's real life. Okay.
That's in the
my
game.
Bag.
In your bag.
Okay. All right. What can you give me? I'm trying not to sound like freaking Grog, but it keeps coming out. What can you give me for this? And I push the meat towards him, not really sure, like I don't know how to act around people and stuff. I'm kind of forceful. It's like you buy it, like I'm used to selling to the prison.
Yeah. It's human interactions.
What money will build?
Yeah. I'm not built for human interaction. I'm
right.
built for interacting with other furbolg. So I'm gonna push the meat towards him.
You got a fine collection of meat here. He peels back his wrinkles. I'll give you 2 gold for all of it.
I have no concept of the money system down here, or no, or yes. I don't remember anything in the lore about monetization.
Right. Monetization is. It's kind of. I don't want to say rare, but gold to some people is worth more to others.
Yeah. Based on rarity and stuff like that.
Yeah, rarity. But yeah, I can do 2 gold for you. I mean, maybe 3 gold. Maybe 3 gold. I think that would be. Yeah, I think 3 gold. Yeah, that's a nice buck you got there. So yeah, here's 3 gold.
Very good. What can you tell me of the forest to the south?
The forest of the Phase Wrath. Ah, yes, the dragon, the dragon. It's no more. The king killed it himself with some help, of course. But you may I hear there's weird things in there. I hear there's witches and wizards and all sorts of damned things.
In that case, where can I find some supplies? I'm headed that way. I'm going south.
The marketplace just down the way. He points the building kind of to the left of you, and it's a trading. It would be right if you look at the map. It'd be right here.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, just a little further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take 3 gold. I pick them up, and I just kind of walk off. I don't say anything to him. I just go that direction with my gold and leave my.
He starts skinning away at this deer.
Right on.
Alrighty. Let's see. Sells his food. All right, Aaron. Man of the hour.
Yep.
What is your character? What's your character up
What?
to? What's your character up to?
Oh, so I'm at the guild hall right now.
Yes. 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 You enter the. I'm assuming you enter the guild hall.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You enter the guild hall, and you meet. Why did I close that?
You're cutting out.
Oh, I'm cutting out again.
I think so. Or you were just mumbling.
I think I was mumbling. Hopefully, I was just mumbling.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay. You see this half-elven man, in the center of. He has like this podium in front of him. He's taking notes. He sees you come in. Hi. How can I help you?
I asked him how I can help him and that I am in search of a quest.
You're in search of a quest. I see, I see. Well, there's always people looking for help. But I've heard there's a few rumors that there's a small town off the way of.
You're
It's
cutting
just-
out there.
Cutting out.
Small town out of the way something.
Outside of the forest of Phase Wrath, there was recent drow attacks, and they are looking for people to help aid them.
Okay.
He shows you a map of the area. He says it's around this area right here. If you're looking at the oh, you're not on Roll20. If you look at the
Like, yeah, I've seen the map.
yeah, it's to the
Road map.
yeah, it'd be underneath the mountains. It'd be where it says Wrath. It would be the mountains right underneath. Right underneath
The
there.
Wrath.
Yeah.
So the Eastern Mountain.
Yes.
Okay.
Right where it starts to connect the mountains and the forest.
So it's right where they connect or under them. Is
Um,
it south of the mountains or north of?
If you're going up the Virat Pass, Forest of the Phase Wrath is the forest. It would be right when you're entering the. If you're going up from the Virat Pass, past that little city, then it would be right to the right.
Okay, so it's to the right. So it's south of the mountain.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in that in that little isthmus, right where the isthmus widens.
Yes. I can show you. I can show you better later where that town is roughly located at. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm gonna assume you said or asked if there was anything else they could help me with.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Point me in the direction of the smith, and then I follow that direction.
Alrighty. Let me get the roll map up. Oops, it's gonna take a second to load.
Did you get that?
Yes, I got that.
Okay.
Oopsie. 1 second. Map's loading. Yes. Yeah. He points you in the direction of the map. Over the. It would be right to. It would be
Yeah,
south.
it's on the thing.
Yeah, south to the left.
Yep.
Alrighty. So as you
so I
guys,
head there.
All right, perfect. As you guys are all so talks with the guildmaster. John, you talked with the king. Rob, you talked with the temple priestess. Pat, you're at the training fields heading to the king. Brad, you sell some of your food. Let's see. We're gonna jump over to okay. Jen, we're gonna be jumping back to you. You talk with the king. What's your next move, sir?
Let's see, what do we got in town? I am going to ask. I'm just gonna assume that we marched straight here and we didn't do a whole lot of hunting or anything. So I'm gonna ask the guard. Yeah. Would I have any money? I don't think I'd have any money.
You have some money.
I have some money.
Yeah.
So
You got 25 gold.
I got 25 gold.
Sure.
I am going to ask the guard, is there a place to eat?
Yes.
So my mission's done. I'm going to eat something and then I'm going to start marching back home.
He points to you. He points to the left. Sorry. Would point to the west. Never. Sorry. Point to the east. So sorry. He'd point to the east. Next to the trading post, there is a tavern. Think you can find some good food there.
Way over there.
This like right here.
Yep. Have to move across
Alrighty.
this big ass map.
Sorry.
There.
All right. You head to the tavern. You get something good to eat. Rob, you're up next, sir. You just talked with the temple, had a very nice conversation with Jasmine.
Okay, cool. I'm going to ask if there's anything going on the temple and the town that could use any assistance.
Sure. You asked Jasmine this.
Yeah,
Jasmine.
just questions about it, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Jasmine is, of course, there is a town. There's a town that needs some assistance. It's a small temple. It's more of a temple. It is located underneath the forest of Phase Wrath.
Okay.
Would be right. It's actually the same place I
Cal, the map is a baby now.
right
There
here.
we go.
It's
I see.
It would be right there. It's a small temple devoted to philosophy and self-improvement. It was recently attacked, and we have not heard from the elder there since the attack. His name is Silas, and he is one of our elders.
His name is Silent?
Silas.
Or Cyrus.
Silas.
I thought he just had a name that I went.
Nope.
James.
Silas. Like the biblical
Okay,
character.
Silas. So do you know if what were the things or people attacking, or was there anybody that might have not liked Silas or anything like that that could have attacked him?
Well, there's always rumors, but it was definitely a drow attack, and they haven't been able to. The King's Guard have not been able to fortify and secure that area to the best of their abilities because it's so far out. But
But what?
but yes, they would need they need help at the moment.
Okay. Guess I'll have to make my way there then. Does the king know about this?
Oh yes, he's very aware. He's quite familiar
Do you
with
think
Silas.
he'd have more information than what you know?
Uh,
Maybe.
possibly. I assume you can go talk with him.
I'll probably go talk to him.
Alrighty.
That's the next thing I'm gonna do. But you can
Alright.
probably cut to another person.
I will say this. As you are heading to the castle, you also run into a golden dragonborn as you both are walking up to the king.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Hold on a moment, mister. You wouldn't have to be a dragonborn from Ashen's of the Golden Tribe. Hmm?
I am of the
Well.
hold on, I gotta look at the I am of the Altin Adamlar clan.
Yeah, and I'm part of the Watcher's Eye of the
Of the Eye
Just say
clan.
yeah.
myself. Of
Watchers of the Eye.
Yeah, the Watchers of the Eye.
I'm assuming that's the clan that you're.
Yeah.
Yes. Brad, you would know quite a bit about that clan. I mean, not Brad, Pat, you would know a bit about that clan.
That's interesting to find somebody of that clan here, especially a human.
Hey, I'm going to a forest in like a day or so to find a missing religious person. Would you care to accompany me, knowing that you're from the clans of our homeland? I'm sure you're willing to consider it since we both trust each other. Yeah.
Since you are from that clan, yes, I would be glad to accompany you and help you on your mission. But I am headed to the king to find out if there is anybody in need near us.
I am too heading to the king, but for more information about the missing people in the forest down south. So yeah, I'll
Oh.
accompany you. We'll both
Alright.
go
And
together.
let's go to the king then.
Both hand in
Yeah.
hand. Alright, yeah, you head to the king.
We're now best friends.
You're now best
in a
buddies.
strange land.
Yes.
We're gonna build
Alrighty.
bunk beds and everything.
Like minds think alike.
And they
Yeah.
both go to. Alright, beautiful.
And
Okay, so you both arrive. Same description as I gave to John. Beautiful pillars, sculptures of great warriors of old. You see the king, chiseled body, tan skin, has this beautiful robe, purple robe on the back, a
Look
staff
at
with
this sexy beast.
a beautiful beard. Think of Leonidas, I guess. It's the best description I can give. And then 4 knights in spectral black armor. 2 more visitors. Another visitor today. How can I help you?
it is our pleasure. We had. Well, actually, I'll let you go. You had a grand.
With it being the king, and since the knight told me I kneel to the king, and tell him I'm Namanas Balazar of the Altina Adamalar clan, and I felt a calling to come here, and wanted to know if there was anything that was going on that was in need of assistance.
Well, there's continues to be growing drub attacks. While we have made efforts into make allies with the drows of Elish Trei, there are still drow who worship Loth and decide and want to spread chaos. One of our temples of this near the border of Virat Pass has been attacked. That would be one point of interest. There's also the the Gaimir city, they've been having issues with some weird eldritch beings of some sort of water creature that's been attacking them in the evening. And there's always the elves who are always looking for assistance and various needs.
I'm not familiar with your lands, but if my if my partner here is familiar with it, then I can lead. I can follow him as a lead.
I should probably introduce myself then to the king. I too bow and tell him that I am from the Watcher's Eye of Ashens, and I have come to ask questions about the disappearance of a man of Cyrus. Silas? Yeah, Silas.
Yes, Silas.
If you knew any more information about his disappearance in the forest down south. Others.
He waves his hand, and the doors of the castle close. It's heavy shut. And there was a few other guards who shut the door, and they quickly they scurry off into some side rooms. And things begin to get quiet. Silas was once a trusted ally of ours. He still is. But there is concerns that he may have been assassinated, captured. He was he is a one
theory?
Well, he was a very powerful mage, and he had since gone into hiding. So we've tried to reach out, but we cannot find him.
So, would you mind if we go looking for him?
I'd be more than happy
Let you know
to.
where
He has helped a lot, and he has continued to spread much knowledge and philosophy among these lands, and it would be very sad to see him being captured or taken away.
The people at the temple say that, or assume that he was attacked or went missing because
Yes,
of an attack.
yes.
Do you know anyone who would consider them to be his enemy?
Other than the drow, who had been targeting various places, various attacks.
Okay.
Various farmlands, even our own borders just a few years ago. But I would recommend helping out that area if you could. And he gives.
Do.
He waves over one of the guards, not one of the knighted dark armored, but they both give you 20 gold pieces in a bag.
I gotcha.
If you could both.
Money.
Shh. We gotta keep this professional. We are holy men.
So, quick question, off topic. Being that my character was born and raised in the Ashen Plains, would he know what a drow actually is? Like, would he have encountered it there?
No, he wouldn't have.
Okay. So then I have something for him for when we're on the way out. Then
I'll have to go ask myself, because I was a wee boy when I arrived at Ashens and lived there for almost all my life, so we have to ask around.
Do you ask?
Okay, good, because I have no idea what a drow is, so I was about to ask you.
Do you ask him what a drow looks like? Do you ask him what a drow looks like?
King, do you know what a drow looks like? Because we're from the Ashen Plains.
He points to his guards, and all 4 of them take off their helmets, and there are 4 drow.
Oh.
Okay.
Now we know.
So not all of them are bad then, obviously.
No.
That's a good thing.
Not all drow are bad.
No.
Clearly. 4 of them are knights. Or guards.
Hey, you know what? I'm ignorant to this land. I know nothing about it, so I'm gonna play my character as my character.
So they look like elves, just darker skin.
Simple enough.
Simple enough. Alrighty.
I guess we'll be seeing ourselves out to fulfill this newfound duty.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you guys head out.
I'm gonna ask what my friend's name is because we have not introduced ourselves necessarily.
You can call me Halmud or Hal.
Hamud? You said Hamud?
Yes.
Or Hal for short?
Yes. What is your name?
My name is Nemonis Balazar.
I'm gonna call you Belzar.
You can call me Nemonis.
Nemonis Belzar. Alright.
Alrighty. So.
Should we probably move on to our next character while
Yes.
we exit
Brad.
the castle?
Brad, you're at the
That's me.
trading post. What are you looking for?
Yeah. Well, so I was thinking about that while everybody was talking, and I went through a whole lot of lists of items that, are pretty much starting equipment. But one that did catch my eye and that I would probably look. So I'm gonna walk in. Obviously, I look around. I don't know what I'm looking for. I just know that I need things, to survive down south, in the forest. So, what kind of shop? You said it's a trading post.
Yes.
So is it gonna have just random knickknacks and I can just name something off and you're like, yeah,
Yep,
sure,
yep.
why not?
Yeah.
All right. Do I see any like plants?
No, not here. I won't say that.
No, okay.
No plants.
Well, the first thing I asked, you're like,
Sorry.
no.
No,
You can
sorry.
have lots of things, but never the.
No. It's not a herbalist shop.
I'm gonna get some empty bags.
Sure.
Like I don't know however many, but bag inside a bag. A bunch of bags inside a bag.
Sure.
Probably some rations, like something that I don't have to carry. So basically, 10 days of rations or something. I don't know
Sure.
what's going on. I just know I'm going south.
I'll say it all adds up to like 1 gold piece.
Okay. All right. So there's nothing like. So one of the things I'm having to remind myself is that Disguise Self
Yes.
is only an hour long
Yes.
as Furbolg magic. So
Yes.
I'm not sightseeing. I came in to get some stuff,
Right.
sell some stuff, and get some stuff and get out.
Right.
So
Right.
I've got foods, and I've already got most of the stuff. You have my character sheet with, I assume, I have. So that's the thing. I put things like spear and net, and I have a longbow and a hand axe and stuff like that. I have all those on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, well,
You guys have all your
unless
gear.
there's something. Is there a mirror in this place?
Probably not at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, then it doesn't shine me in the eye or some shit and like catch my interest. I'm gonna walk out if there's.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
As you
interact awkwardly with the shopkeeper and.
Alrighty.
Seem anxious to go because I am.
Alrighty. So you head out. Aaron, you're heading to the blacksmith. What are you getting there?
So, what? Am
What are
I
you
getting there or how?
What are you getting at the blacksmith?
Okay, what are his wares?
He has swords, armors, weapons, both
Like,
longbows.
So I asked him for the nicest sword he had.
Alright. Let's see who the black. Alright, yeah, he pulls out. I believe it's a he. Pulls out a beautiful great sword.
What sword?
Great sword.
Great sword.
Great sword.
Great sword. I made this myself. I finished it today.
How much is it?
10 gold for this one.
Fuck it, I'd buy it. It's cheaper
All right.
than I thought it'd.
All right. You buy a beautiful great sword. It's like looks kind of like a claymore.
Yeah. I strap it to my back.
Alrighty. Yeah,
And
it's
then
all.
I ask him, what?
He gives you a sheath and everything.
Yeah. Alright, so I ask him, if there's any good way to make quick fame and money.
Quick fame and money. Save people.
So,
Help.
what?
Save people. Save people.
So I'm gonna give you a hint. Particularly for like a warrior looking to prove themselves. And then look at your map.
So, Milton, the blacksmith, looks at you, looks at you up and down. Yeah, it's pretty easy around here, around anywhere. You just save people, you do it with style, and you kill monsters. And there's lots of monsters around here.
So there isn't an arena in the town?
Oh, there is an arena, but I don't know if you'd be able to survive that. He laughs at you. But maybe. Only the brave and strong can enter the arena. Are you brave and strong?
Should hope so.
Well, then you can step right up to it. They are doing a tournament tonight if everything goes according to plan. So maybe I'll see you there.
And then I head to the arena.
Alrighty. As you head through this sort of like marketplace square.
Yeah, through the town.
Yeah, as you're heading there, everyone around, everyone at the moment
around
is.
Me.
I'm sorry. I'm just general question. Is everyone like pretty much in the market square at the moment?
Essentially.
Depending on your timing of everything, yes. Like I'm heading back towards the exit, basically.
So
Whichever
you're
way it takes me.
You're heading. Yeah, so that should work. Yeah. Okay, so, cause.
Yeah, it depends on how you're lining up the timing.
Yeah. So as you at the moment, you guys are all in the market square, all in various different places, and you hear this you feel this rumble, and you hear an explosion coming from oopsies. You hear an explosion coming right here. As this sort of right here. As this sort of larva.
Where?
Right here. You're not on roll 20. Between the calligrapher, right next up north to the calligrapher, and across from the market open air, you see.
So you completely cut out there.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Anyone?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hello? Am I here?
Yeah.
I hear you.
So we hear an explosion, and then you cut out.
Yes. So you hear an explosion. John, Brad, Pat, Rob, do you guys see it on the map? Where I'm clicking?
Yes.
I do,
Alrighty.
but I don't see myself anymore. Did you move me?
Let's just imagine it.
Possibly.
I'm
Possibly. Yeah, just believe. So you all hear this explosion. You feel the rumble. This giant larva worm purplish skin comes out, and
So
five
now Alaskan bullworm.
and five five no sorry 4 cloaked figures jump off of it with scimitars in hand, and people
So there were people riding the worm.
Yes.
yes, and
Did you?
Wow.
Where
Did
was
you
this
get
at? Sorry.
SpongeBob?
no,
It was over here in the market.
people are freaking out. They're yelling, "Drow attack! Drow attack!" And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
All right.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
All right. I enjoyed it, but I'm concerned about future connectivity.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
The audio thing. I could probably show you how to. I'll show you what I do for my audio. If you want. I don't know if you're talking right now, but I
No,
can
I'm not
show
talking.
you how
No,
to
I'm not.
fix that. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to. OBS decided to freeze up on me, and I can't.
That could also be an issue because if your computer isn't strong.
Oh no.
Not doing too
It's gonna have
hot,
to
maybe.
balance Discord.
Yeah.
OBS,
So
which
like, what are you
we're
using
doing.
for your encoder?
My what? Oh no.
You doing software or hardware? And then also like encoding
OBS
scheme.
or Streamlabs OBS.
I don't know what that is. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but like in Streamlab, like the actual.
Oh, there we go.